Maxxxine is the new movie by Ty West. This is his 10th movie, and it is the trilogy capper to 2022's Pearl and X. Both movies I've only seen once, but I liked X and really enjoyed Pearl. And the reception of those movies were pretty off the charts. Of course, the commonality between them both was the lead performer, and it is Mia Goth, who comes back again here on Maxxxine. She is playing the role she did on X. Maxxxine takes place shortly after the massacre on X. Maxxxine is trying to catch her big break in 1985 Los Angeles. She is a porn star but has an exceptional acting ability. While she is trying to catch her big break, there is this slasher on the loose. But like displayed on X, she is an overpowered final girl, and it is going to take a lot to go through her. This one is way less of a horror movie. While there's still some pretty gruesome kills on here, it feels more in line with like a mystery crime, and I kept thinking of LA Confidential. In terms of style, I would think of Scorsese at points, or De Palma, even the 90s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies. I'm also happy to say that this movie fully encapsulates audiences into 1985. There's more than just needle drops and outfits here. In terms of scale, it is definitely Ty West's biggest movie, but I like that he is a filmmaker that kind of still uses everything that he started out with. And while I thought X felt like a toothless grindhouse homage, this movie works a little bit better because it is going more in the character study route, like how Pearl was. And the characters of Pearl and Maxxxine are so similar, you can't help but to kind of make the parallels in your head. Of course, Mia Goth performs this role so well. And not just her, but the cast all around here is much larger. We have Elizabeth Debicki, Kevin Bacon, Michelle Monaghan, Bobby Cannavale, Halsey, Sophie Thatcher, Giancarlo Esposito, Moses Sumney, and I really liked Lily Collins. She plays a small role here, but it's almost like they couldn't find anybody better for that. She killed it. I don't usually say this, but this movie could have fared better as a 5-6 episode miniseries where we could see more of this city and more of the character of Maxxxine. All of these things are interesting and huge in scale, but under the confines of an 100-minute movie, it all kind of ends before you know it. But it's not like I walked out of this movie demanding for more. The structure here is all pretty basic. Besides an interesting reveal at the climax of this movie, it's all kind of predictable. There's some great scenes that happen here. One in particular, a foot chase in between all these different sets, and it reminds me of Universal Studios. And the kills here, since this is a movie about slashers after all, I thought that everything was executed very well and very practical. It would reference X quite often, but also when watching this movie, I was wondering how they were going to put an end to everything. And while that eventually does happen, it was still something that I continuously thought of throughout watching this movie that didn't really start coming into place until the last 20 minutes or so. I think if you liked the past two movies, you're obviously going to go see this, and people are going to talk about it, so go see it so you can have the conversation with your friends. I would give this a 7.4. Maxxxine will be playing in theaters everywhere on July 5th, and it is released by A24. Thank you for watching.